Powered by Regea Radio.
It's about you. Dang, you gotta peep my mic, make me sound crazy like that. Dang, boy. Y'all just heard that song, man. That is Tonight's About You featuring London Blue. Well, it's more featuring me, but
whatever.
It's a great song, man. And you guys can find it on all the platforms. Check it out. Tonight's About You, A. Monty, London Blue. And that brings me to this. What is going on, everybody? This is A. Monty on the track with another episode of Hey, Chill. It's just a podcast. Tonight, we got my homegirl London Blue in the hot seat. I'm going to turn it to the hot seat.
Is it a hot seat?
Apparently.
All right, what's up?
Apparently. Now, we actually got a bunch of really good topics tonight. A bunch of debatable ones, too. So I was going to start somewhere, but first I'm going to let her talk about herself real quick.
What?
Tell everybody where you from, what you do, who you are.
Okay. All right. So
about your business.
Of course, I'm going to originally say I'm from the Bronx, but I've been here since high school. So, Bronx, VA.
Sick.
Went to Woodside, Hampton. Whatever.
When in high school did you get here? Like what grade?
9th grade.
I was in 11th when I got here.
Okay.
Where'd you graduate?
I graduated from Hampton, but I went to Woodside.
I graduated from Phoebus.
Okay. All right.
Shout out to Phoebus.
Fandoms.
Continue. I'm sorry.
All right, you good. So I have my own lingerie line, of course. Maria Moore Intimates. It's about to expand to a bunch of other stuff. I'm about to really upgrade it. But that's one. Of course, my music name is London Blue. I sing, write my own music, and
So now is it just lingerie or is there other things too?
No, that's what I said. I'm expanding to other things. Swimsuits,
I be seeing
skincare,
you promoting some things, man.
You know, I'm about to have my music kind of incorporated with my visuals for lingerie. So I'm just really trying to. It's kind of under wraps right now. Yeah. I'm really working behind the scenes to kind of really bring it to life. So.
Yo, I actually used her in an example a couple weeks ago. That you didn't know about. It was positive though.
Oh.
And I was saying pretty much how when they put themselves out and how they project themselves on social media, when it's for a good purpose or for your business, how she projects on her social media, she's always promoting her business. I know it's lingerie, but whenever I see her posting a story or a lot of her posts pertains to her lingerie business. You know what I'm saying? And so I use you as that example because I felt like you were a good example of that, of when you put yourself out, you're your own model for your stuff. Because you don't have a whole bunch of models. So you use yourself.
Working on it. Definitely
right. So you use yourself in the meantime. You know what I'm saying? And that's, to me, that's good business. You know what I'm saying? You're a positive person in that light, in my opinion.
And then sex toys. I do promote my sex toys because it's a bunch, it's a lot.
You talked about a pocket pussy. Tell me. Is it worth it?
I couldn't tell.
Does it feel like it?
I get a lot of reviews saying that it's really good.
So you done sold a bunch of these guys.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been selling a few.
Apparently, I need to step my game up and go and get me a pocket pussy.
A few. I've been selling a lot of roses. I just sold a lot of the vibrating panties, the little stuff. You know.
I get that. I mean, to me, that's like a fun couples thing.
I will say it is definitely fun.
That seems like a fun, because it's like you could be on a date and you just mess with shorty all night.
Yeah. Pretty much.
She'll be taking her order. She'll be taking her order, and I'll just. Bzz, bzz,
pretty much.
Bzz. Yeah, it'd be funny. Yeah, no, I like that. What else you got?
A bunch of stuff, maybe vibrators, anywhere from lubes, anywhere from dildos.
Got the lubes on deck too.
Lubes on deck. I'm working on getting the enhancements and stuff like that. 'Cause I found some really good herbal enhancements and things of that nature. So yeah, things are coming. I mean, stripper poles, sex furniture. So just sex parties.
Furniture.
I'll be hosting a lot of sex parties.
That swing thing. Tell me about that. First of all, how did you get in that? Did you get in that by yourself?
I did.
What? How did you get out?
It's not a hard contraption. It's you just put it on the door, it hangs, and you just kind of put your feet in it. Because you want to, I think your weight holds it against it, if I'm not mistaken. So it's not something that is it's hard to get out. It's really easy to get in and really easy to get out. So I'll be having tutorials and stuff like that. Don't worry. That's another fun visual thing to me. It's not what you think. It's not triple X rated or nothing like that. It's actually not X rated at all. It's actually actually gonna be PG-13.
She said, I will have clothes on, guys. When
I would
get
definitely
in.
have clothes on. Definitely.
Yeah, that looks like some type of contraption right there. It looked like it sparked my interest because I've never seen something like that, and I was just
That
like,
was my first time
what?
actually
Like,
being in a sex swing, and it
let
was
me-
kind of fun.
I'm gonna tell you like this: if I pull up to the crib or wherever, and I got a shorty, and I get there and she's in that, it's just there ain't no
better
pulling
be
out.
shit.
There ain't no pulling out.
It better be. It's a lot of effort.
Might be, but most likely, nah. I'm just because she put in effort to get in that swing. That's all I'm
Definitely,
saying.
right? You better shit.
And yeah, that would be a instant just fire kicker for me. So yeah, get you one of them swings. I'll tell
Definitely
you.
get you one of those swings.
Shorties,
On my
pay
site,
attention.
www. Wait, did I say 3?
www.
Sorry, yes. www. I had too much of these. www.marieamore, MarieAmore.co, not com. Co. That's the site.
Not co.
Check it out.
.co, not com.
.co, not com. Sorry.
So isn't the difference between co and com like corporation and company?
Listen, don't even.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I was
My
just asking.
website let me generate that
Hey,
domain,
man.
and that's what it was.
Put it .org, .net,
.net.
.edu.
I could have. I really could have. I could have went .net. I couldn't, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just do
.edu.
.co because nobody's doing that. I
Okay,
don't see nobody really doing
you're
it.
right. You're right.
There we go.
Yeah, word. No, that's dope. So yeah, y'all check out her stuff. And she has a beautiful voice. I mean, she don't utilize it the way she should.
That's a lie.
That's what I'm gonna be doing.
That's
Is
a
calling
lie.
her out
I'm
on a lot of
gonna,
her bullshit
you know,
today. And one of them being singing.
No, that's not true. I'm working on it. Working on it. I was just in the studio. I'm actually gonna redo that. Now that we're talking about that, I don't even want that no more.
I'ma
Can we work?
redo
Can
it.
we? We'll talk about this later.
I'ma redo it.
We'll revisit that later.
I'ma redo it.
I am. I'm gonna redo it because
What
that
y'all
was
heard at
just,
the top of the show was beautiful music, written by mostly her.
mainly.
I
we're
wrote
gonna,
my verse.
We're gonna bring more because I feel like there could be more.
I'd be on her, but she just don't want to listen to me.
That's not true.
Chody could probably be up out of here.
That's not true. I listen to him. I listen. I'm very coachable. I'll listen. Whatever.
This one.
Whatever.
Anyway, so we're gonna move on to the topics, man. And all right, we were gonna talk about the first topic that I had on the topic list, but we're gonna jump into something else first. So earlier this week when we were having our conversation, me and her went back and forth, and she said that she feels like I am just a sad man who's been hurt, and I
Whoa.
felt like wait, we're gonna talk about it, or both of our
Wait, but you
opinions.
have to quote me right because I did not.
All
say
right,
you were sad
go
man.
ahead.
I said, what did I say?
It was
wasn't
something
sad
about
man.
like I was sad that I've been hurt by a
You,
lot.
you sound like somebody who's been
hurt
before.
by, yeah, pretty
sad
much.
man just sounds
A
so
sad
harsh.
man. It sounded like I'm pretty sure you said sad man in there. Who's been hurt before?
I think you felt
Anyway,
sad.
and I said that she is a girl who lives in her own fantasy, right? So now we're gonna give each other time to explain what we mean to each other.
I want you to go first because what is this?
Well, I don't know your fantasy, and I don't know exactly
No,
what
not
it is
about
you want.
me. Explain about you. You wouldn't be able to explain.
Oh, about me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, with me, yeah, I mean, I'm a guy who's been hurt before. I'm not still hurt, though. But I just have my views on women based on what I see every day.
Okay.
Now, I catch myself speaking for all men a lot, and I can't do that. I have to speak for myself. So I will speak for myself on this, that I just have my set views on women because I generalize a lot of them because a lot of them are the same. A lot of them do say the same things, have a lot of the same views on things. Not all of them. However, majority that I interact with. Now, I just seem to also put myself around not the best quality of people for some reason because there's just VA's just limited on quality people.
There's accountability. There you
Well, I catch myself in that. Yeah,
go.
I do.
Alright.
I just have my views, man, and they're set. And I just feel like I've just seen so many different things from so many different people, and I hear so many different stories, and I've had similar experiences. And so I'm just dead set on how I view women, man.
Okay.
And so a lot of them, when I hear the same things coming from women, I'm just like, oh, you're categorized. Because it's not just like guys. Like, we're all categorized, too. I'm sure I'm just like a lot of other guys as well because there's just a lot of people like me, I'm sure. As far as, like, how I think about females and all that. But for the most part, man, fuck them.
Fuck him. I'm with it. Fuck him.
Now go ahead and explain your side.
I really don't understand your concept of me living in my own fantasy. So I really don't even know what to even say about that. So I'm going to need you to elaborate first.
Well, like I said, I don't exactly know what your fantasy is as far as what we were speaking of. I just don't know what your fantasy exactly is, but typically girls just want like a Romeo type of guy.
I wouldn't even say, okay, so then we're going in that aspect. There we go.
I mean, that's what we were talking about, though.
You're right, because I was trying to understand, but...
You as a person, you already know I think you're dope as a person. I'm talking about this specific thing.
But, all right, so we're going to talk about the Romeo thing. Okay. I don't have a Romeo aspect, I guess, like the knight in shining armor.
What do you want in a guy?
What I want in a guy is, just overall, I just need someone like that really appeals to my love language of self-service. Or acts of service. Sorry, I said self-service. Acts of service. Because I am somebody who is so used to doing everything on my own. And I would like somebody that can kind of take the load off from time to time. And I don't mean that in the sense of giving me money. I don't mean that in the sense of, like, paying my bills. I mean, like, doing stuff that I don't have to ask. Like, little tiny stuff. It's the little things for me.
Yeah, it do be the little things for me, too.
Yeah, I don't need you to do anything for me that requires financial... I mean, would I like it? Absolutely. I'm not about to sit here and lie and be like, nah, I wouldn't want you to pay my... I would love it, but that's not what I require. So that's my main biggest thing. I need some... I think that's what I've been doing, a lot of self-reflecting. And I think I've realized that that's really what I'm really looking after. Like, everything...
Hey, guys in the comments, sorry. I'm just looking at the comments. What's up, guys in the comments?
Like, that's my biggest thing. Like, I think I need somebody to appeal to that love language of mine right now. Like, that's my biggest thing. I mean, they have, like, other physical aspects of,
Would you prefer a man with kids or without?
With kids.
Good answer.
Because I've dated somebody without.
Good answer.
And, it wasn't great.
Well, here's the thing. Single guys, I mean, me, I don't have any kids. I'm a single guy, right? Mm-hmm. It's just harder for us. Like, I mean, if I really like a girl and we can build, then I will think differently. But, like, just, like, going into it, she's got to be worth it. Because you have to understand, guys.
There's a lot.
That when you deal with somebody with kids, now this is for guys with kids and girls with kids, when you deal with somebody with kids, you have to take on them plus their kids. Understand that. Now, I know that people will disagree and they will say, oh, no, my kids, at the end of the day, if you guys are really, really getting together, like you guys are really together.
It's a package deal.
It's a package deal.
And not a lot of guys are with that. And I had that experience. So that's why moving forward, if I ever,
and now
you have to have kids.
Me personally, I'm not saying that I'm not with something like that. Like I said, shorty's got to be worth it.
That's for anybody, for real.
I think we're getting a call.
Are we getting a call?
Yeah, we are. It's just not ringing.
Okay.
Powered by Virginia Radio. This is Monty. What's going on, bro?
What's up, fat boy?
Oh, this guy. We have Tip on the line, man.
Oh, gosh.
I am Young Tip is calling in, man. What's going on, Tip?
What's up?
Just chilling with my love as always.
Chilling with your love.
He said showing his love.
Oh, showing your love. Showing your love. Showing your love. Got you. Well, chime in. How do you feel?
Well, I feel like the energy should be reciprocated. Like, whatever you bring to the table is what you should require from somebody else. So, like, if you don't have kids, then I think you should be with somebody who doesn't have kids. If you do have kids, then I don't think your requirement should be, I want somebody who doesn't have kids. That's kind of, like, unfair.
Well, I agree. But I don't.
Yeah.
Like, so, because to me, it's strictly based on the person. Like, because, again, like, if I really care about the girl and she's worth it, I'll take her kids on, too. But if she's not really worth it and she's just looking for me to play stepdaddy and she just wants me to pretty much pay for her and her kids and all this extra stuff, then nah, I'm not with that. But if we really building and I see that she's worth it and she's willing to take care of her own and not ask me for stuff and just let me go ahead and just provide, naturally, then that's different. But if she's really pressing like, oh, my kids need this and I need this and I need this and that, nah, because now it just sounds like you need a stepdaddy to play stepdaddy for your kids. And that's...
Miss London Blue.
Yes.
How are you?
I am well. How are you?
You're an awkward guy.
I heard you say that you did some self-reflecting. Throughout your self-reflecting, what's the most important thing that you learned about yourself that you had to change?
The biggest thing that I feel like I've had to change was the constant criticizing of what, you know, where I need to be and what I need to do now, because I don't at most times acknowledge how far I became, so, you know, where I am now. I don't ever really acknowledge or give myself credit as to how far I've come so far and like so much I've achieved, and I beat myself up a lot.
It's crazy you say that. I feel the same way about
yeah,
myself.
so that's one of the biggest things I really realized. I'm sitting back and like, wow, like in a time span I really did this, or I've done this, or I said I was gonna do this and I really acted on it. So that's one of the things I really did realize about myself during this self-reflection time. Yes.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. Look, listen, I'm just showing my love to you guys. I love you both.
Love you too, Tip.
Love you too.
I love you, bro.
Y'all be safe.
You too.
All right, bro. Thank you, bro.
All right.
Oh man, that's a good guy, man. That's my dude, man.
He's a good guy.
That's my dude right there.
We got a video to shoot really soon, so he needs to be
Fucking Tip,
really
man.
ready.
Dude looks like Mr. Potato Head.
Don't do him.
Don't
do it. Don't do him.
Big shout out to Megan. What's up, Megan? I've
up,
been
Megan?
seeing you, man. It's just that I've been like so focused on what we're talking about. What's up, Megan?
What's up, Megan? Shout out to Megan.
Yeah, that's a homegirl that I used to go to school with back in New York, man.
What's up? Hey, what's up? Oh,
One of
New
the
York.
last-
Oh, upstate though, right?
Upstate New
Not a
York,
city.
man. Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah,
Okay.
we was
I
up in the
remember.
country.
I remember. You did say that. Was
we
it
was
Buffalo?
up in the country.
Santa Cruz?
No,
What was it?
hell no, I was nowhere near that. I was 2 hours from the city. That's
Albany?
about no. I was about 2 hours from Albany. Yo,
So
no,
what's
I
2
was in
hours from Albany?
Kerhonkson, Accord, Kingston area.
Oh.
Y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all don't know nothing about that.
I just learned about Poughkeepsie.
Yeah. I'm gonna put y'all on to the mountains, boy. To the mountains, boy.
Yeah, yeah.
Poughkeepsie was like 45
45 minutes?
away. You know what I'm saying? Monticello
Yeah, so you
about
was deep.
40.
Oh,
we
you
was deep in the
part of
mountains.
New
We
York
was up
that-
in the
yeah,
top of
you
the
was in part
mountains.
New
Like
York.
we had to drive up a big old mountain to get. You don't disrespect me.
Don't disrespect.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Just because don't nobody talk about it, don't mean it ain't there.
I guess
It's a
it'd be
good
popping
thing
out
that
there.
don't nobody talk about it because it was a beautiful place to grow up where I didn't have to worry about nothing.
You're right.
We could have parties,
guess-
everything would be straight.
Oh,
The
we
cop
could
would
have
come and tell us to
parties.
quiet down, but then just leave and never come back.
Oh.
And we would not quiet down.
Excuse me.
It'd be 4 a.m. We
My
wouldn't give a
bad.
fuck.
My bad.
Yo, I'm telling you, where I'm from though is lit. It's like it's all country and it's all woods and stuff, but it was lit tea. Like you could do whatever you wanted and just enjoy life and not worry about nothing. But yeah, anyway, moving on. So all right, so we got on each other for what we were talking about. Again, I have my views on people. You can punch me in the eye.
No,
That's
not
cool.
right now.
Well, here's the thing, right? Sometimes, like when I see things from people, especially people who I know who understand me, I just like to stir it up. I knew people were gonna get stirred up. I knew I was gonna stir her up, but I had to get her ready for today. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever.
Anyway, so let's continue on to why do men and women not respect each other these days? I personally feel like men and women just don't have respect for each other most of the time these days. And I'm going to give my opinion, but do you agree with that statement or do you not?
There is a bit of a lack of respect nowadays, and it kind of goes hand in hand with everybody kind of has a part in that. Kind of not respecting each other, but it's kind of it's so hard to explain because it's kind of like with women, it's like I'm a very liberated woman. I'm very comfortable in my sexuality. I'm very, I don't have a problem with expressing, what I want.
She likes guys and girls. I was playing, guys. I was just playing out another.
We'll go back to that. But I'm very comfortable in like expressing like how free I am with how I feel in that field. So it's like when guys see that, they kind of have their own perception of respect when it comes to that. Because I'm just like, I can post in my lingerie and be chilling or whatever the case may be, but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but a lot of guys feel like, oh yeah, she's easy, whatever the case may be. But I'm gonna let you know firsthand.
I mean, you
today.
got trolls all over.
Of course, but
it's
there's
like-
some people that really look at that and like, yeah, she's,
Well, fuck
you showing
'em.
your ass, this and that. I mean, I'm gonna show a little ass. I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
but that doesn't mean that I'm going to fuck you.
All right, so I'm gonna talk about this from my perspective.
Okay.
And from the guys who agree with me on this one, okay, is that it's not that I don't have respect for women who show themselves off. Like I said, I get what you do because you're doing it to promote your business.
Okay.
It's that everybody knows what you look like now.
Okay.
So for me personally, I just like a queen type girl where not everybody knows what you look like under your clothes. That's just me, okay? And a lot of guys feel that way too, but then other guys don't care. The other guys who don't care, typically to me, this is my opinion, are ones who just be fucking hella bitches. Anyway, are the ones who really don't care what they girl do.
I feel like it has more. I wouldn't even say you're insecure.
Or
I'm
it's
not
just
gonna say
somebody
you're
who really
insecure.
gets it.
I'm not gonna
Or
say
somebody
you're
who really gets
insecure,
the business.
but it has a
You gotta be like
security
an
level.
actor or something.
It has something to do with a security level because there are guys that will, let's just say,
It
date
does have to do
strippers.
with insecurity though. Yeah, like I wouldn't date a stripper, but that
Yeah,
is my
you know?
insecurity levels. Yeah.
And they wouldn't
And I
look
give
at
you
it
that. I'll
like,
give
you
you
know, oh, she's being disrespectful. They look at it like, she's hustling. I mean, there are some women that kind of take stripping to an extreme.
And that's what I'm saying. It'd be
You
those
know,
people.
but that's not everybody. Some
You're
women
right.
kind of go in there and make their money and go the fuck home.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, there's a lot of women like that, actually. You know, so, and people have this perception of the strip club, like it's some, oh, women are just sitting and shaking ass. I've been in strip clubs, trust me. I've been in there. Not every woman is up there, like, not everybody
Yeah.
gets on a pole.
Yeah, you were.
Not everybody, you know, it's just, it's just what, I guess it's what you make it as far as the perception. It's about your insecurity. It's about
Yeah, I
like,
think
how
you have to
secure
just. I think you really have to have trust in your partner to be able to.
That's the number one
to
factor,
accept it.
trust.
It's just like, again, to me, it's like if I'm with a girl, I wouldn't want her posting a lot of lingerie stuff
it.
just because I would. Yeah,
Respect
I mean,
level.
it is an insecurity thing.
But see,
So-
a relationship has a lot of boundaries. Like, there's a lot
Right.
of things that you have
Right.
to set those boundaries.
But
Overall.
but then again, like I gotta. But that's why it's hard for me to date somebody because I don't like to change people. Like I don't want somebody to have to like I'm not gonna say any names, but there's one specific girl who I really like this girl, but I could not date her because I would not want her to change her image or anything she does because she makes music. I fuck with her like that, but I could never fuck with her like that because she puts a lot of, adult looking content.
Okay.
Mature content.
But see,
I'm
that's
gonna
what
say.
it comes with relationships, but
And I
as
wouldn't
far as
want her
like
to change.
compromise.
Yeah.
Because you can do something to a certain extent and it not be so, like, you can post pictures and it not be so explicit, and it can still do, make the point of whatever the hell it's supposed to make the point of.
I mean,
or
be
whatever.
sexy. It's just
In a relationship.
there's one thing from being sexy, and then there's just being a thought. Like
Well, you have
there's
to be
girls
tasteful,
who
yeah.
are tasteful with their shit. Like she just said, that was a perfect word. Who's tasteful with their content, but then there's girls who just posting ass shaking and they thongs on.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's. It be the tasteful ones that I look for because I do see girls who do post lingerie and stuff like that, but they're doing it for modeling reasons or for music reasons.
I ain't
It's
gonna lie,
promoting them as a brand.
I'm gonna be real. Sometimes I am promoting my stuff, but sometimes I like the way I look in the lingerie. I'm like, oh, especially if it's a new piece, or if it's my favorite piece,
I don't
and if
blame
it's a song that I like, or it's for instance the song that me and Tip had put out of My Mind. I had some music. Biggs had Man Behind the Eye. That's his Instagram. He did a visual for me back in like 2020. Regarding my lingerie, and I kind of like did the voiceover for I'm like, because I kind of look like little sexy kind of like thing or whatever, so I felt like it kind of fit, and I'm like, fuck it, like whatever, like I'm actually kind of like very comfortable in my body, I guess, to the point where I'll just post in lingerie sometimes just because, but it'll be my piece, so I guess in a sense it would be
again, but this is
promotion?
all for your business. That's what I'm saying.
okay.
Because even when you do just post something, you're always promoting your business.
that is true.
Like I haven't seen you post any lingerie things that didn't attach your business to it.
That's true.
I haven't seen you do it. So that's I agree with what you're saying, but at the same time, again, you always attach your
But
business
I am
to
also
it.
a single woman, so we're not talking in the sense of
Yeah, right. And
because if I was in a relationship, it'd be a whole different thing.
right.
I would
And
probably
so
make sure I have models
one thing that
now and stuff like that.
One thing that I am starting to understand is that single women, they're feeling. So I feel like I'm gonna give my opinion on this respect thing. Is that women have been pretty much just looked down at by men for a long time.
Yeah.
And now I feel like nowadays that's over. They want to be looked at as equal. And so they put themselves out as fuck anything y'all saying, this is me, this is my body, this is who I am, I can do what I want. I'm an independent woman. And at first, I really didn't understand. I didn't get it. I still don't get it to the most part, but I get it a little bit more now, and I respect it a little bit more now, that we can't take it. It's that women are taking that step up, and us men, we can't take it for the most part.
And I like
we
you
don't
said
like
that.
the fact that women are putting themselves out. We don't like it. A lot of us don't like it because, again, we miss the old days where, you know, it was rare to get those type of pictures. We miss those days. But nowadays, again, you just go on Shorty's Instagram, but women just feel more powered these days, and we have to respect that shit.
Back to the accountability, because I have to speak on women as a whole, because yes, we want to be seen as equal.
That was my personal opinion,
guys.
guys.
We have to.
I have to make
clear.
sure that that's clear, that was my personal opinion, and people.
But I had a
agree
conversation with my best friend Eric, and he made a very good point about how women, we want this equality, we want this and that, but when it's time for us to take, you know, action, we kind of don't.
You don't.
We don't want, okay, so we want the equality, we want to be able to do this and that, but we don't want the same, like for instance,
responsibilities.
Like the whole debate with the whole
That's what it is y'all don't want the same responsibilities.
So I have to, because I am a woman, I have to stand for that. We don't like to take accountability. I will be honest, because I have
nobody does
insight on that. No, I won't say nobody does, because I am one person that will like to sit back and think like, damn, I was wrong for that. So let me sit there and say that, because I don't like to be the kind of person that doesn't like to take accountability. So I do like to take accountability. But women as a whole, we don't. And I will say that, like, we'll sit there and say, if a man if we cheat on a man, for instance, we won't sit there and say that we were wrong for it, because at the end of the day, regardless of the reason, it was wrong. But we'll sit there and say, oh, because he wasn't doing this, he wasn't doing that. But if a man, he cheats, because we know he cheats. I mean, a man's a cheater. We know that he does, and he's going to stand on that. Men always say that they're dogs, or whatever the case may be. If a man cheats, yeah, I cheated. That's it. They're not going to sit there and say, oh, but because you wasn't doing this, you wasn't wearing you wasn't wearing this around the house, you started wearing your fucking bonnet, and it was just unattractive. They won't sit there and say that. They would just sit there and they were caught, and that's it. But women will sit there and, for the life of us, will have every reason as to why we did that, instead of just sitting there.
Yeah.
And I will sit. I mean, and granted, there are reasons to why, because we are two different beings when it comes to cheating. But
yeah, because overall, men cheat for different reasons than women cheat.
That is true.
Period.
But overall, we will not take accountability for it. So I do want to stand for that. Like, when it comes to that, yes, we want to be equal, because I did say that to my best friend Eric. I did say that, like, you know, can you take accountability for the fact, I mean, not take accountability, can you take into account that, you know, back then we didn't always have that right. We didn't have the right to do this, we didn't have the right to do that. But then he was like, all right. And I forgot which amendment it was, and I'm sorry, like, for not quoting him correctly. But he was like, all right, which amendment? What's I think he said 19th or the 9th amendment. And I think whatever amendment it was for the rights for women to vote, that's what it was. And not everybody knows what that amendment is. And I'm even making a point right now. I don't remember what it was. And to be honest with you, I don't really remember a lot of the amendments, but that's neither here nor there. I'm not a history person. I'm not a history. I mean, I'll admit it. I'm not a history person. So I mean, that's kind of not really a point to make for me. But anyway, not a lot of women know that. I mean, did you know that? Did you know what amendment was the?
I don't know what the fuck. All I know was the Second Amendment is the right to bear arms, right? Something like that. Or is that the freedom of speech? I don't fucking know, bro.
Actually, whole time.
I don't fucking know.
Listen, we're not doing history class, so let's just forget this. Anyway, but like I said, that my point was that women we don't take accountability. So I have to say that. I do have to say that, because I wouldn't feel right up here talking about anything, not at least admitting that. But I am a woman that likes to take accountability for anything I do. So yeah. Yeah. I do catch myself doing the things, but I do like to yes, I do acknowledge that, and I will. Yeah. So yeah.
You got that right. You guys,
I hope so.
Got all that right. You heard it all, right?
I can't recall it. I'm a little.
All right. So, pretty much to sum up what she just said is that not all women take accountability on their mistakes and things that they do wrong, and I mean, men don't either. So I mean, it's not like you guys are in the wrong for that, because I mean, we do shit too. Again, like, if y'all cheat, but y'all cheat and it comes with feelings. When guys cheat, we could just fucking keep it going, because I mean, it's rare to find girls who can just smash and dash, honestly.
It's funny you say that, because that's another conversation I was having with my best friend, because I'm like, what I mentioned to him was, we do leave you guys mentally before we leave you guys physically, and he hated when I said that, and the reason
And
why
that's
I
a
say
fact.
because we'll
That's a
we'll
fact.
try
And I've
and
noticed
try
that too in my
and
life.
try, because we look at the potential and what you guys could be, and that's kind of a fault in us.
Yeah, that is the fault in you girls, and
Yes.
that's the problem with you girls, is that you guys
Definitely.
think that a man's gonna change, and you guys think that all these things are gonna happen. It's not.
Never gonna happen.
And then you guys date the same type of guys, and that's another problem, is that you guys are always going for the same type of guys. You guys don't switch it up. For the most part, when girls get set on one type of guy, they're stuck on that type of guy.
Can we help it? I mean,
Yeah, you can, by changing the type of guys,
well, okay,
because
so what about
because
what
look,
about y'all? Y'all stick with the same kind of girls.
I've dated
no
all
matter
types
what.
of girls though.
Me
So
too. But they had similarities in every single time.
yeah, but there's nothing you can change. Yeah, but there's nothing you can change about that. However, you can look at how somebody lives their life, and how they dress, and how they act, and the things they do, and the jobs they get, and their aspirations and goals in life. You can look at different things that a guy does, and you can see a good guy from a guy who might not be too good. It's not that hard. Again, if I was about to use an example, it was about to be a bad one, because there's some good dudes who are all tatted up. But you just have to look at somebody's appearance and how they carry themselves. Okay? Tattoos on the face, most of the time, probably not.
That's kind of a stereotypical
I mean-
approach. You kind of have to like. Again, this is his opinions. He has
This
to say
is my
that,
opinion, guys.
because don't beat him up. Because I, you know.
This is just me looking. If I look at somebody with tattoos
with
all over their
tattoos
face,
about
I'm
to
not
be
going to say that they're like
calling
gangbanging
you
or
up,
nothing.
like, yo, what's-
But I'm going to be like, bro, are you
You
making
had
the
to
right
make that
decisions
clear.
with life? Like, that's how I'm going to look at it. Are you making the right decisions with life? Because you have tats all over your face. So whatever it is that you're doing that you feel like you're going to succeed in,
Okay.
what if it doesn't succeed?
Maybe
What if you have to go get a job?
He's set. Maybe he's like invested in crypto.
Yeah, but a lot of these guys aren't, dude. A lot of these guys who have tattoos all over their necks and
I
faces and eyes and all of this, they're not set. So that's where I'm saying is like, I mean, and if they are set, it's probably not from good money. I'm sorry to say it. This is my opinion, guys, and you guys are probably gonna kill me for saying all this, but this is the reality of it, though. A lot of the times. Now, I'm not saying that's why I said this was not the best example, because not every guy. I've seen some pretty tatted dudes who are fucking dope people who mean very well for this world. I'm saying. From what I see. But you also have to look at like the geographics too, like where you're at. If you picking dudes who are just living street lives, and you know they live in street lives, like if you dating a drug dealer, like understand the life that comes with a drug dealer.
Well,
Unless you like a legit drug dealer.
I'll be honest.
Who's like about your business. Because I've seen some guys who are drug dealers who they really like solid though. They solid guys though. Again, this is all like 50-50 stuff, because
good
like
guys are attractive. They are. I wouldn't say they are somebody that I'm just like, because I know what comes with those type of people, so I know they are for a.
Can I ask you a
good
question?
Time?
Would you prefer a hood dude or a good dude? Answer this question honestly.
What if hood dudes could be good dudes?
And you're right, but
I
you know
have met
what
a
I
few.
mean in this aspect. In this particular, would you rather a
dude.
dude who you know
I have children,
is trouble,
a good
or a
dude.
dude who
Because I have
is
children
about
and
his stuff?
they're like literally the first priority. So like literally any move I make, I'm thinking of them. So obviously a
She's
good
using
dude.
her head.
Yes.
She's thinking smart with her answers, guys.
Yes.
She's
I
thinking
mean
smart
that's
with her
and that's
answers.
just genuinely what I literally any move I make is literally with them. I have to think about my two sons. So
And that is
good dude. I need them to
honestly, that's great. That's a
follow
great
by
answer.
example. They have a father. He's in his life very well. He's in their life, sorry, very well. But if I'm gonna have somebody who's around, I need somebody that can.
It's a good role model at least.
Yes,
like
absolutely.
that'd be the things that I'd be seeing is like girls
But hood guys are fun.
be having dudes around their kids who don't be doing shit with their life. You know what I'm saying? And those be the ones that I'd be worried about.
Well, I
Because,
don't
like,
think
I
about
know a
my
lot of
kids.
girls. I know a lot of girls who be having a lot of dudes who don't be shit around their kids. And that is not good, man. Again, it could be just the demographic that I'm in. But I see it often. And it's like...
And I see dudes that, like, step up and show out, and I'm just, like, in awe. I love that.
Dead. Where'd it go?
I give it
it's
to
right
you.
here.
What is
My
this?
bad.
Like, don't try to blame me.
I
What
was
is
wondering where it went.
What's that?
My bad.
But I see dudes that
Roll
step
it
up and
out.
show out, and appreciative of those.
People
dudes.
do change though.
We have to show acknowledgement to those dudes that step up and show out to like.
Yo,
kids that are
people
not
do change
theirs.
in life though.
People do change.
For the
That is
people
true.
who lived a certain lifestyle and then got out and changed your life, all respect to you. My heart goes out to you.
Power.
Because there are dudes who I've met who they used to be, you know, in a really hard lifestyle, but they've changed their ways in their life, and they not trying to do that shit. There's one specific dude. I don't like the name drop, but this dude, I have a lot of respect for him because every time he's in his emotions or he's feeling a type of way, he comes to the studio, and he tells me that. And I just recently started working with him a couple months ago, but he's a dude who I see personally, who I think is really trying to change his life. And again, a lot of the times he tells me he comes to the studio. He doesn't come with any beats, any songs ready. He doesn't come with anything prepared ever. He just comes to the studio to freestyle, to get stuff off of his chest.
That's dope.
And to just like, this is his true therapy. You know what I'm saying? And I respect that shit because he was, you know, he had confided in me one day, said he had a situation going on, and instead of making it worse, he came to me. And that shit,
That's dope.
you know,
No, for real. That's
those are people like
Shout out
that
to
day
you.
when he
Whoever
had
you
told
are,
me that
shout out to you.
situation, man, that made my respect jump even more for him. You know what I'm saying? Because instead of doing something dumb, he came to the studio to get it off his chest. You know what I'm saying? And so you got to have a lot of respect for people like that.
Yes.
So, yeah, it just depends on the person, man. But a lot of good girls just like bad guys, man. Why is that? What is the rush in a dude who's a dick to you?
To be honest with you, I don't even know how to answer that because, like I said, I've been doing a lot of self-reflecting and I've been kinda
But
to myself,
generalize
I
for
really don't know.
females for me, for majority, because you're just a girl.
They have a lot of fun. They're like I said, hood niggas are fun. Hood guys are fun. I'm sorry, I don't know what it is about their demeanor. I don't know what it is about their how they. I just don't know.
So is it all right? So is it the adventure you like?
Maybe.
So what about a dude who's just adventurous, who's not like trying to like just roam the
Find
streets?
me one, and we there.
Find a white guy.
I'm with it.
Find
like,
a white guy who's kind of hippie-ish who likes to hike and likes fishing. He'll take you on some good
I
adventures.
don't like to hike. I don't like fishing.
You don't have to like to
I'm
hike
from New
or
York
fishing.
City.
I didn't say none of that.
We don't go in
I didn't say none of that.
The forest.
I didn't say you had to
We
go
don't
on
see
those
a lot of
adventures.
animals.
All I said
We
is
see
just find a
pigeons.
guy like that.
And probably roaches and rats. That's it. In New York, that's all we see. So when we come to other places and we see bugs that we don't know, like when I moved to Georgia and Atlanta and I seen bugs that it was like weird, hiking is not me. I don't know about a lot of New York niggas, or New York people, sorry, but I'm from the city. Hiking is, I don't want a guy that can fish and great
All
if
right,
you
what about a
can. I'm not
fitness-
upset.
What about a fitness jerk?
Is he gonna be hard on me to do this? Cause I ain't gonna lie, like I'm not.
Nah, I mean I ain't say all that. Damn,
I'm
this
with the
nigga's
motivation.
garbage.
Trust me, I'm with it. I'm gonna be.
Or
I work on
somebody who's
myself.
just super healthy, like a vegan type of guy.
I could do that. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
I don't mind a guy of his own type of style as long as he's not trying to
I
change
think
how I am.
girls just like the adventure, man.
We do.
Like
we
why?
like to have fun.
Like
Girls just want to have
all right,
fun.
but think about it like this, like. I mean, guys who are just more homebody dudes who just kind of go to work, you know,
I'm
make their
homebody.
money. We like to have adventure too, just not ones that are dumb.
I am cool. I'm a homebody myself.
Like
I am
we like
cool
to
with a
have
guy like
good
this.
adventures. Like
Exactly.
let's plan a vacation and go to freaking
I'm with that.
somewhere that's not here
I'm with that.
and go do something adventurous.
I'm cool.
But you know, I don't know. Everybody's different, I guess. I have strong opinions that are just my own opinions on things that are just too harsh for people to understand and or comprehend and or respect or like. So I'm gonna calm down on those. Hold on, I'm gonna go back to my topic list real quick. Let's see what we got. Okay. Yeah, because we got deep into this. Golly.
We did.
How deep are we into this? Oh wow, we're 40 minutes into it already.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
What was
Where did time go? Okay. So I saw since we're kind of on the topic, I saw a post earlier this week, and the girl said, I need a man who's going to help take me out the hood. I hate it here. And, I mean, my trolling antics are over, and I stopped myself from all trolling, and anytime I feel like I want to troll, I don't do it anymore. I caught myself the other day, guys. Be proud. High five. I went to troll, and I said, nope, didn't do it.
Lies.
No, I didn't. On you, that was something else. I trolled on her. But that was because she was coming on the show. That was entertainment purposes only, as I call it.
Lies.
But When it came to trolling the other things that I saw, I said I just left it alone. Anyway, but yeah, she was talking about I need a man who's gonna take me out the hood. No, take yourself out the hood, and then you'll get a man who's not in the hood or about hood antics. If you want to get out the hood, get yourself out the hood, and then you'll probably.
I'm 50-50 with you on that because, like I said, I kind of get what she was saying about that. Like sometimes you meet other people that have like that have experienced different things, like.
But here's the thing. I have to stop you real quick.
Okay.
Is because y'all, this is where y'all are fucking up. Is that y'all, if you want a dude who's going to get you out the hood, it's a dude who's invested in his business, who's not adventurous like y'all want. That's the issue here. Is that y'all want that type of dude, but you don't want that type of dude for real because he's not the type of guy you really want. Because those type of guys, we're invested in our life, in our business. We don't got time for you every single day. We don't have time to be adventurous. We don't have time to do dangerous shit. We don't have time to waste all of our time and money on you. We have time to fucking build. And so guys who could get you out the hood, y'all don't want those type of guys.
What if she was speaking in the aspect of the fact that she is that ambitious woman? Right?
She's not.
Hold on. Okay.
Look at her. I looked at her story and I looked at her profile. She's not.
Okay.
Trust you and me. She's not.
Sorry. Let's back up.
This
I'm
was this
speaking
girl.
of myself.
Yeah.
Let's just say she is an ambitious woman and she's stuck somewhere where she can't get out, but there's a guy that is just as ambitious as her. Just as ambitious as her. But has all the pull that she could to kind of like succeed. I feel like that's kind of like where she was coming from. Like maybe.
Well, let me ask you this: if she was this ambitious, why would she want somebody else to get her out?
Because
why can't she get herself?
Wait, she can, but if you're somewhere stuck in a place like here, where you feel like you don't really get far because everybody's kind of like. We'll go into that later, but anyway, like when you feel like you're kind of stagnant and you don't really know the next steps, and you kind of have somebody that's a little more knowledgeable in kind of like where to move further, then that's a little different because that doesn't mean
y'all don't like those guys. This is what you got. This is what you're not understanding. Y'all won't give those dudes a chance. Y'all don't like those guys because those guys aren't adventurous. You guys won't even give those guys an hour of your time to actually talk to them and learn that shit.
I guess that goes in a sense where they need to start giving people them type of guys a chance so they can kind of like, if they want adventurers, they need to show the kind of adventure they need or whatever the case may be. I guess in a sense that goes. But as far as what she was saying, I feel what she was saying because I do feel like as far as if she needs to get out and she wants to get out the hood, she needs to kind of get up and go. But at the same time, I felt like
she need to get her damn self out the hood.
Absolutely. But at the same time, it's like I felt where she was coming from because it's like you do need somebody that kind of knows a little more than you do to kind of like show you where to go. What's the next steps?
Well, if that's what you need, give him a chance.
Okay.
And this is where y'all are messing up.
What if she wasn't saying that she wasn't gonna give him a chance? What if
because she won't. Because the guy. Because I guarantee you, a dude who's actually like really invested in himself in his life and actually were to try to hit her up, and he's probably not the most attractive dude in the world. She's not gonna give him the time of day at all.
Maybe the guy.
In any way, shape, or form. She's not. Because she's
so
not what she's not what he is not what she is.
Get out of Virginia, boo boo, and go to another state and find somebody that might be attractive with that same. There you go. That's the answer because it ain't here. I don't know.
Because typically all the guys here who I see doing pretty well, we're all ugly dudes. You know what I'm saying? So.
Not true, but.
I mean, there's dudes who work at the shipyard and shit, and who got like decent jobs.
And who are business owners and who
are business owners,
like,
right? You're right.
House, with the real estate, and they do crypto, and they do, because that's what I'm trying to do, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I want a guy that knows what he's talking about. In crypto,
like, all my homies, we all some ugly motherfuckers, bro. Like, we're cute in our own way, but we all some
now
ugly
he's saying that if you're
chunky.
heavy in crypto, you're fucking ugly.
No,
that's what he's saying. You're fucking ugly.
We're all just content with ourselves. That's the thing.
That doesn't mean you're ugly. That just means you're content with how you look. That's it. So that's all it is, okay? You can be in crypto, you can be in real estate, you can be in anything else. You can have your own business being successful, not even working in the corporate world. You can have a 9-to-5 and be successful. You can have a really good 9-to-5 job, and be very good looking. It's just...
Yeah, no, it's very true. It's a very true thing. I mean, I'm a beautiful man. You know what I'm saying? And so, I know it's a very true thing. Yeah.
Well.
Nah, but, I just, like I said, I feel like what y'all want and what y'all say you guys want compared to what you guys actually want are two totally different things. Because again,
That-
majority of females say they
from a
want
woman's
they want
standpoint,
this, they
yes.
want a guy who's on his shit and you know is about business and is gonna help leverage them and help. Yeah, but you guys won't give those guys chances, and that's the problem, and that's where a lot of women don't get my perspective from that, is that y'all won't give those guys chances. And so you guys are not going to elevate. A lot of women are not going to elevate to where they want to get because they're going to continuously put themselves into the same situations
No,
with
you're right.
dudes
You're right.
who
I
are the
had to,
same
like,
type of guys.
Sit back, and that's why I was saying about the self-reflection, because
This
I'm
is
a
my
very picky
personal
person.
opinion.
I'm a very picky person. So I have to like really sit back and really not like think too hard on a lot of things and kind of start giving chances if I really want to start dating and stuff. So yes,
I gave up
And-
on the dating thing. Fuck them. Fuck girls.
I'm on the fence with it because one
Girls
moment
these
I'm
days
like,
are just
yes,
not worth it to
I
me.
want to do it.
Majority
It's
of them.
fun. And the next moment I'm like, I'm good by myself. I'm cool.
I can get me a little, you know what I'm saying? Because all the girls that I'd be really interested in don't have the same interest, and so now it's just like
Get out of Virginia, boo boo.
it's
Yeah,
not even that. It's just
Virginia.
like it's not even that.
Boo-boo.
It's like to me at this point, no matter where you go, we're all on the same. We're all the same.
You haven't even
And you're right. Because when I went to California, people were really dope out there. But,
Okay, you might meet a girl in California and
But-
be like, yo, what the
but-
fuck? This is dope. Like, what?
and you're right.
What was
and
I
you're
talking
probably
about?
right.
Like, as far
You're
as dating?
Probably right. However, at this point in my life, I don't even care about dating. If I find a chick that I could chill with, cool.
All right, so
I'm just at the point in my life. Well, it's because I'm at the point in my life where I'm just. I don't like giving my energy to people that much anymore. Because I give a lot of my energy to a lot of females and don't get the same energy back.
Okay.
And so, I get over that, you know? And so now I just kind of just give girls the bare minimum energy, honestly. And it's been working for me better that way.
So what if
It's sad.
you
That is
giving it-
really sad, isn't it? Hold on. It is really sad that I've been giving females the bare minimal energy and it has been working tremendous amount better for me of just getting pussy than when I actually really tried to give them actual like attention and actually tried. Isn't that sad?
That's disgusting.
Isn't that fucking sad, dude?
I would not. Maybe I'm a little tipsy, but whatever.
That's fucking
I
sad.
would never.
Because when I really tried to give girls energy, I
That
didn't
is
get the
sad.
same
What is
energy
wrong with
back.
you? Why
But
would
when
you?
I start treating them like, you're whatever to me, then now that shit don't make no sense.
It is weird. It's like I feel like it's a game in a relationship. It's like whoever
y'all
has the power.
females y'all just like when men treat you like shit.
Okay.
That's just my personal
I
opinion.
don't.
That's my personal opinion.
And that's
is
why I said
girls
I've been
just
on
like
this
when men
like
treat them like
self-reflecting
shit.
journey, even trying to figure out like a pattern in the men I have dated in a previous past or whatever the case may be. So, he's speaking generalization. It doesn't even bother me one bit because it doesn't even apply to me. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. So it's flying. But
You said you like. You said
I
what
said
you
hood
like.
niggas are fun. That's what I said. But you also asked me if I was to choose between a good nigga or a hood nigga, and what did I say?
You did.
Oh, okay. Like I said. So don't even zoom me. But anyway, but yeah. What were we saying? Because I lost train of thought.
See, she be on that female bullshit. She was just speaking bullshit. and she
Actually, it's
lost
whatever
train of
these
thought.
buzz balls things you gave me.
Don't blame the buzz boys.
I'm gonna blame the buzz. I can't even. That's the buzz.
Okay, all right. Hold on. Let me check the time to see where we're at. All right, cool. We have 10 minutes, so I'm gonna skip this one because what I was about to talk about next, I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Okay, cool.
Fuck it. It's not our business.
Whatever
we
it
don't care.
is.
We don't need to talk about it, and it's gonna be kind of sad. I don't want to talk about that.
Okay.
Okay, I want to talk about the importance of sex in a relationship on both sides. Okay, again, this is where my issue laid, is that I put a lot of energy into people and got nothing in return, sex being one of those things. And sex is very important when you're fucking with females.
Very important.
Okay? Girls, you have to get it. Get this. Get this
You have
and
to get
understand
it.
this.
Straight up, you have to. Get
If
it.
you are not giving your man what your man wants, your man will probably go somewhere else to get it. Okay? So if you ain't sucking his dick and he really wants head, he might go get it somewhere else. I'm not saying he will. I'm saying he might.
And then I want to delete or at least talk on the stigma of women not appreciating sex as much as men do. I feel like we find it just as much as important. We just don't speak on it.
Outta here. Y'all know what the fuck y'all got in between y'all legs. Y'all know you got the golden gates in between your legs that every man wants. Y'all know exactly, and y'all like sex just as much as we do. So let's
do.
not act like y'all don't.
That's
Y'all
what
love
I'm
sex.
here to talk about.
I know it.
That's what I'm here to say.
So,
That's what I'm here to say.
y'all have complete control over men when it comes to sex.
Okay.
For the most part. Because, again, we want the pussy at the end of the day. When we take you on a date, it's because we want to fuck you.
That's cool, but you know what? With that in mind, I'm just like, he wants this. What can I get? Let's go there.
What can I get?
It's
What
like,
can I get out of him?
JK.
No, 100% true facts
That's not
is what
true.
she just
maybe
said.
maybe women, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm just joking. Like obviously,
Maybe women.
joking.
This is
joking.
a girl, guys. She just said
I
maybe
am
women.
a
This is
girl.
woman.
I am a girl, but joking. I'm just playing. I'm just like obviously you want what's in between my legs. So I mean I'm just like
No, this is.
I'm trying to.
This is the true reality
hold
of
on,
it, guys.
Hold on. Me personally, I'm gonna fill you out. I'm trying to understand because I already know where you at the first time you even hit me up on some date type of shit anyway. Don't even try to hit me with them Prince Charming shit or, oh my god, you're just so this. I don't want to hear that. I know in the back of your mind you want to fuck me. It's cool, fine, but in the back of my mind I'm just like, what is this? Where are we going? What are we doing? You know, I'm just like, do I want to do this? Like, this is something that I want to do. Like, because I'm not ever sitting there ever thinking that a guy does not want to, nor am I sitting there always thinking a guy wants to fuck me, because I do know there's times that guys don't. But
So, in other words,
majority of the time,
girls are
you do.
thinking in their minds, do I want to fuck this guy?
Yes.
That's exactly what y'all are
I'm
thinking.
going to be real.
Is
yes.
this guy wants to fuck me, this guy wants to fuck me, all these guys want to fuck me. Which one of them do I actually want to fuck?
Sad truth, but it is. I'm sorry.
I know,
It's
this
like,
is a sad reality of life. See, guys, we have that option sometimes, but not all the time. Girls have the open option at all times to fuck whoever they want, because guys will just fuck whatever. But guys, on the other hand, we could try to fuck a girl, and she'll be like, nah. But if a girl were to come up to me, hey,
But it's all about how you
fuck,
do
I don't
it,
care what you
because
look.
cannot-
I do kind of.
I mean, some girls like the aggressive demeanor, but
Because if you like butt ugly and you look like,
I wouldn't even say that
then
because
no.
I wouldn't even say that. I'm just saying like it's your demeanor. Like you cannot come out. First of all, I'm a very sexual person, but do not come on to me sexual and I did not ask you, because that's first. I don't like the unwanted dick pics. Instant turn off. I'm sorry. I love dick as much as a munch bitch. The next heterosexual.
Yeah, I know a lot of
bitch.
girls who get unwanted dick pics a lot. Like, what is up with that, guys? Like, guys, the fuck is up with that?
Please.
I have never in my life
what
sent a
the
girl
fuck
an
is up with
unwanted
that?
dick pic.
Answer this. Can we have a call in? Like somebody will call in and answer that? Because like
This
what
is
it?
just something that y'all need to step y'all shit up. Like, the weird shit that be happening that I be hearing about. Like, yo, y'all need to goddamn get y'all shit together with that shit,
Cause
bro.
it's some weird shit. And like I said, I love dick as much as the next heterosexual woman, but
y'all be on some weird stuff with that dick.
let me
pic
ask
shit.
for it. Let me even want to know what it looks like. I even got asked if I wanted to rate it or something like that. No, I do not want to rate your dick. What is the scale? It's just like what? No.
I don't. If a girl wants a picture of my dick, if I fuck with her like that, I'll give her a picture of my dick. But I'm not just gonna be like, hey, look, shorty, dick pic. Because I just don't get that.
I have weird poses when I take dick pics anyway.
But then again, like, I mean, I've had girls just randomly send me naked photos before. And it wasn't girls that I was, like, really talking to like that.
And
Like,
what was the response?
Well, every girl had a different one because it depended on the situation.
So did you give, like, okay, so overall.
So a girl who just, like, randomly sent me a picture of her stuff, like, of just her naked, I was just like, God damn, like, can I fuck?
Okay,
That
so
was the one
it
girl,
wasn't
but-
ew, what the
but-
fuck you in my inbox, right?
No,
okay.
but again, we're going to respond differently than you guys would.
I know that.
So,
But
because I've gotten videos, I've gotten photos, I've gotten all different types of stuff. But again, all of them were in different contexts. So, like, I've gotten stuff like just, oh, what do you think of this? Like, damn. Yeah, good shit. And then I've had stuff like, hey,
good
Monty.
shit.
Boom. And I'd be like, damn.
But you never said why the fuck you sending me this though, and to any of them.
Okay, I had this one girl.
One girl. 1 out of the 50.
Didn't know it was coming. Didn't
And
want
why did
it
you
to
reject
come.
her? What was the reason?
Not
What
my
was
type.
the reason?
Not my type. I'm gonna leave it at that. Not my type. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
It was a bad angle too. Like, what were you thinking?
What's a bad angle? What's a bad? Okay, we don't have to go in depth.
I just
Now
don't know where it came from or why it even came in the first place. But just looking at it, I remember opening it, and I had a flip phone at the time, and I opened it, and I was just like,
this is throwback.
"Yeah, this is throwback New York time," and I opened
Wow.
it, and I was just like,
Well, maybe it was the graphics back then.
"No,
Maybe it was
No
'cause,
graphics
you know,
is gonna
flip
take out
phones.
the fact that there was a bush.
From what I remember, oh,
1 and 2,
a bush. I
It
can't
was-
speak on that.
a lot covering. It. You guys just don't. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Can we move
I'm
on?
sorry, I'm making you relive.
Because it
It was
was.
traumatic.
I don't even know how she got the picture.
know.
How did you even take? I mean, she had to put a self timer on it, but she had to put like a 10-second self timer because she had to really like position herself to get the way she was, and it was just so. It was so much hair,
Oh,
and it was so nasty looking. I was like 12, 13.
wow. What is this?
Shit.
Oh, wow. How was she?
I don't know, like 13 or 14.
I was about to say, what is this? Statutory? Statutory?
I was just young. It was just so nasty looking.
That's
but even
crazy.
I was just like, shorty, shave.
She was grown too. Sending you pictures like that at fucking 13? That's ridiculous.
Shave.
Where were your parents?
Like, I don't mind a little bit of hair, but it's like,
Oh, no. If we're going to talk about that, none for me. I can't do it. It's not happening. Bald or nothing.
you just brought me
Betty.
back to such an awful time. Ugh. That was so nasty.
And that's my number one reason for why. I mean, not number one reason. I just don't like hair. It's just not happening. So,
Yeah,
baldy
man.
or nothing.
I shaved my little mustache today, guys. Hello.
Okay,
Pubes on my
baby
chin.
face.
Yeah. Yeah,
Alright.
you know. I was just tired of the little pieces coming over my lip, the little hairs coming over my lip. And I would feel it on my lip. It'd tickle my other lip, so I'd be like,
I'm weak. I'm weak.
I just got tired of it, so yeah, I just shaved that jank off.
But
But yeah, a little airplane strip. Give me like I messed with this chick from Guam, and she had like this little triangle.
Oh, people do it in shapes?
But yeah, Shorty had like a straight triangle down, like it was like a little arrow.
The shape
I was with it.
He was with it.
I was all with it because it was just that arrow. There was nothing else. It was just like an arrow, and it was
And she was from where? Guam?
yeah. She was a sexy little. I don't know whatever happened to that girl, man. I don't even remember
Look
her
her up.
name.
The
I
girl
don't
from
remember her
Guam.
name.
Monty, check it for you.
She was beautiful though. I don't know whatever. I think she moved back to Guam or something, bro.
Probably did.
Anyway.
She probably hates fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that chick hated me by the end of the situation. I was a fucking dick.
How you do that?
I don't know. That was a dumb thing on my part. She had a beautiful vagina. Anyway, moving on to the next thing. What do we got left, man? We probably only.
1
Oh yeah,
minute.
we're at a minute left, so fuck it. We'll wrap it up, man. Sabrina, tell them where they can find you and everything.
All right,
that
so
good
look.
stuff.
Instagram, Brina M, 2 underscores.
2 underscores, not
2
1.
underscores, not 1, 2.
Why 2, not
Twitter.
1?
I don't know. I made that a long time ago. Twitter, Marie Brie, MarieBri underscore,
We're on
just
Twitter
1.
with it.
Twitter with it, because I'm on Twitter with it.
You know what's
And-
crazy?
What?
I'm sorry, but I didn't know Twitter was relevant until recent. It's crazy.
Wow, you've been under a rock.
Apparently.
A
Continue.
rock. I'm not gonna say Snapchat because I don't really be on Snapchat for real. I just use the filters. And then Facebook, Sabrina Searles, SabrinaSearles. Check
Did you
me
guys
out.
get it? Because she said she speaks fast.
I do speak.
Make
I'm
sure.
sorry. Searles. Y'all get it? Y'all got it.
All right. Anyway.
Replay it. Rewind it.
Until next week, when my guest is whoever my guest is next week, I don't remember. I'll have to check my thing. I will. Shani? Is Shani next week? Is next week 9th?
Yes, it is a night.
Oh, look at that. Next week is Shani Allure. It's gonna be a good one.
Ooh, Shani Allure.
Anyway, this has
See you
been
next
A Chill. It's just a podcast. I'm your boy Amati. Peace out.
Peace out.
Powered by Virginia Radio.